Hello and welcome to NG Networks. This is another episode of our talk show, a talk show where we invite people from the networking domain and they share their experience with us. Today our guest is Mr. Nikhil. So let's invite him in. Hi Nikhil, am I audible?
Hi Harshita.
Okay, so how are you Nikhil?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, let's just start with a brief introduction of your profile and then we will move forward.
Okay, as you know, my name is Nikhil Ranjan Sinha. I carry around about 11 years of IT experience, and past 8.5 years I've been working in networking. So it's been a good journey. My last company was HCL Technologies, wherein I was working for a client, US client, HPC, uh, in the project, and we were in this project we were handling around 300 stores in all over US and their network management. So this was my profile, and I was designated as technical specialist in HCL. So
Okay. So the next thing is that can you please share the routine of a network engineer? What your daily tasks are? Can you please make us go through that?
well, the like it varies from company to company. Like how the company would like to utilize you as a network resource. But if you talk about my profile, like as a technical specialist in HCL, my daily routine was to, like, I was given a queue management. Like, we have a ticketing tool, and we have to manage the queue. We have to route the tickets to the respective correct team, and divide the tickets among ourselves also. So this was my first responsibility. Now the second responsibility was the monitoring perspective. So we were monitoring the store networks of all the 300 stores in US using the tool SolarWin, and we'll come to know that whether the device in the store is up or down. If it is down, then the further troubleshooting steps was required. Then I was an on-call engineer for the entire 8.5 to 9.5 hours of shift. I was an on-call engineer. On-call means if there is any fixed situation, any emergencies taking place, any switch down, router down, WAC down, anything down, it created an emergency. Like, we need to fix it as soon as possible. So I was an on-call. So they will directly contact me as an on-call engineer, and invite me to fix it and troubleshoot. So this is the role and responsibility of an on-call engineer.
Okay.
Then my other responsibility was, like, we usually have P1, P2, P3, P4 tickets coming in our bin. So P1 is, like, the SLA is 4 hours, P2 is 8 hours. So P1, P2 are very critical ones. So we used to take care of the P1, P2, P3, P4 tickets also, of course. But P1, P2 were the priority 1 and priority 2 to be resolved. So what we used to do is, when we get the P1 tickets, we used to get ourselves involved in the teams meeting, and there will be around 30 to 40 people joining in the bridge, and they will share their based out of their experience. They will try to fix the problem, try to isolate the problem, and then try to fix the problem. So this was my job responsibility in HCL as a technical specialist, and of course as a network engineer also. The responsibilities are on the similar lines also only, but it varies from company to company, like to company, how the company would like to utilize as your as a resource. For example, in my previous company, Recent Technologies, I was working as an L1 engineer on the server virtualization technology, the Cisco TAC project. So there, my responsibility was not that much as compared to HCL. My designation was network engineer. My only responsibility was to pick up P1, P2, P3 tickets which are regularly coming in our bin, and give the resolution to our customers. So that was the only responsibility in recent technologies as a network. So that's what I said. Like, it varies from company to company how they would like to utilize you as a resource for the development of their organization.
Okay, understood. And so, why exactly did you choose this networking profile? What were the reasons when you were
So
deciding to?
actually, I started my career in big MNCs. If I tell you frankly, I started my career in MNCs like Hewlett Packard, HP. Then I changed my organization to Infinite Computer Solutions. So I have been part of many big MNCs, but the domain which I chose was not appropriate. It was not good, not very career rewarding and growth perspective. So I was trying to find to get into IT into some domain, and one day I decided to learn networking on my own. But when I started learning it on my own, I found it very difficult to grasp the fundamentals. So it came to my mind that if I could give a teaching class for this, then that would be a beneficial thing. So one day I was sleeping. You won't believe, but one day I was sleeping and there was a message coming in from NG Networks that we are offering, course in networking with 100% placement and 100% job guarantee in Britain. So I was fascinated by that. So I decided to join the NG Networks as they were guaranteeing 100% placement. But here, after coming here, I came to know that it's it's not just the guaranteeing the 100% placement, but it is guaranteeing a lot of wealth of knowledge which gets imparted from their technical trainers. They were very good technical trainers at that point in time when I did my network data specialist course. So I was very overwhelmed. Like they put me into a routine of getting into theory, practicals, everything, technical training, communication training. Everything was very good. So I went through the training, which enabled me to gather good communication skills and the technical skills, which enabled me to help in finding a right job. And within, you won't believe, within 6 to 8 months of training, I got a job in Ericent worth 7 lakhs LPA. So that was my first job in networking, and that was only because of dedicated technical trainers which we had, and the reading material and the contents. Even if talk about today, I have kept those materials handy and I keep revising them. So it is very handy and very helpful to get placed in MNCs like HCL, Accenture, IBM, Wipro, TCS. So it is very helpful. The material is very helpful.
So, how would you define your journey from a job seeker to finally a network engineer? How has that journey been?
Well, I would say that it was a tough time when I was seeking a job in networking. Like I was not having any paycheck monthly coming into my account. That was creating a lot of problems, financial instability, if you say. So like NG has helped me a lot in that, and yes, I would say that NG Networks has developed correct kind of talent in me. It was hidden, it was not known to me myself. So it was very helpful, and the journey as a job seeker to getting placed in a reputed MNC in the domain of networking has been truly satisfactory and rewarding as far as NG Networks.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. And just one more thing that how is Nitin sir's guidance throughout the program when you were here? And how is his support? Would you like to say a few words about that also?
I did not get your question properly.
So I'm asking that Nitin sir's guidance throughout the
Yeah,
program. Yeah.
of course, he is a wonderful human being. Apart from, of course, he is a managing director of a company. But if you speak to him, it never feels like you're speaking to a managing director. You're speaking to a wonderful human being. So he was very helpful in in channelizing my resources in right direction and giving always good right advices in right direction, which enabled me to explore a good career path in networking. As a good human being, he was very helpful. Not only to me, like uh, if you go through NG Networks testimonials, like there are many students who have been benefited by his noble gesture and advice on in their career.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Now, just one last thing that I would like to ask, and basically, I would like you to share a message for the job seekers or the people who are, deciding to have a career in the networking domain. So, what would you like to tell them?
NDS, the Data Specialist Program, is specially designed for the job seekers who are new to the market. So they will be they will get true value of the work, whatever they are spending, and they will gather wealth of knowledge, right skills to go to the job market and explore the good opportunities and get into the good opportunities. So I NDS program is a must for a beginner in networking domain. A must, I should say. So it is my suggestion to join the NDS program this is specifically designed by ND Networks, and get themselves on a good career journey thereon.
Thank you so much, Nikhil, for sharing your experience and your journey with us. And your words, I hope they will inspire someone. And all the very best for your future also. And thank you so much for your time once again. Thank you.
And thank you very much for supporting me all this while. And I wish all the good luck for the new beginners who want to join into networking. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.